his game face on today. Pokemon Ultra Sun is the name he'll play. A Nuzlocke challenge, rules are tight. Catch one per route, oh what a fight. Gotta train him up, gotta keep him strong. Every step counts, don't get it wrong. It's tough, it's rough, but oh so sweet. Adventures calling, can't accept defeat. His first Pokemon, a trusty pal. Together they'll conquer every trial. But if they faint, they're gone for good. Hefty's gotta win like a hero should. Gotta train them up, gotta keep them strong. Every step counts, don't get it wrong. It's tough, it's rough, but oh so sweet. Adventures calling, can't accept defeat. Every gym, every wild surprise. Hefty's learning fast, he's got sharp eye. But if they faint, they're gone for good. Hefty's gotta win like a hero should. Gotta train them up, gotta keep them strong. Every step counts, don't get it wrong. It's tough, it's rough, but oh so sweet. Adventures calling, can't accept defeat. Can't accept defeat. Every gym, every wild surprise. Hefty's learning fast, he's got sharp eyes. Through the sunlit lands, through the darkest night, he's a trainer now shining so bright. Rivals appear, battles ignite. Hefty won't back down, he'll stand and fight. Each victory earned, each loss sustained. But in this world, he'll be the king. Can't accept defeat.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. What is going on? Dragonic, Big Cheese Thriss, Old Nintendo, Someone Silly, Loops, Dorian. What's up, everybody? I forgot to charge the camera yesterday after stream. So for the next, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, we're going to be using the old camera. Then I'll put the new camera on after it gets enough charge to last for a stream. But let's get going. How was everybody's Saturday? What's going on, Slowpoke? How was everyone's EV Community Day? I totally forgot about it, so I got to make sure I do that today. Yeah, what's going on? Tell me what the dealio is. You had 3 shiny EVs yesterday. Very nice. I guess we should do a little run through the team as well. We have Mayfly, which is level 16. It's right there. We have El Tigre, which is level 19. It's a little over leveled at the moment. We have both Willitzer, the Magnemite, which is level 19. We have Gina, the Slowpoke, level 18. We have Eddie, the Drifloon, level 19. We have Kenya, the Spearow, level 16. And, yeah, Mayfly, the Cutie Fly, level 16. So, our next big thing is going up against the Island Kahuna, Hala, who specializes in fighting Pokemon. So, between Gina the Slowpoke, Mayfly the Cutie Fly, Kenya the Spearow, and Drifloon the or Eddie the Drifloon, we should be in good shape. And I won't be using. I'll be trying not to use the Magnemite or the Torracat in that battle. So that's where we are. That's what's going on. We're definitely going to finish the first island today, and maybe even make it to the Araquanid totem, which scares the bejesus out of me. I think this is our first battle with Poipole. We'll throw Gina in here. Oh, it's Furfrou. Okay. Furfrou, interesting. I don't have my Doughboy on the team at the moment, but this is level 13. We should be fine. We're just going to Drain Kiss it. Homemade egg bacon sandwich, a cold brew, a dark roast mocha, and hefty chillin'. That sounds like an amazing morning. Crab boil at your friends last night. Nice. I haven't had crab in a long time. Ooh, that's close. That was close. All right, let's switch out. Let's throw in... So in Gina. Gina can tank a headbutt. Heartburn this morning, not as much. I can imagine. Sand attack, come on. I'll only let you like the stream once? What the heck? That's not fair. These dang sand attacks. Does Kenya have Keen Eye? I guess it doesn't matter, because this is going to knock it out. Dang it, it did knock it out. Does Kenya have Keen Eye? It does. Alright, we're going in to Kenya. Working as intended. Only one like. What even the heck is that? Oh. I gotta be faster than this Furfrou, right? There's no shot I'm not faster than this Furfrou. Let's do it. Not faster than the Furfrou. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We just lost our first Pokemon. Hero's gonna be mad at me. That's not good. Rip. Rip to Kenya. I should have just gone with Drifloon in the first place. Gotta let Nick see it. I'm gonna try not to. Build the boat, load the sticks, time to Viking Funeral, right? At least we still have 3 Pokemon to help with this next battle. Even if we lost the Kenya. So... Of course, it's like not even like on a big battle or anything. It had to be something silly like that. Well, we got our first step out of the way. And it wasn't a huge loss. Yeah. We do have to heal up Mayfly, though. Fire Red, what's going on? Good to see ya. Got your coin box ready. Nice. I hope you get some good luck with the gimme goal. Easily replaceable, but not forgotten. That's right. Delibird. That's quite the encounter. Big Cheese sending the 2 jewels. Thank you so much, Big Cheese. And since that is some generosity being shown right there, you get to you are the current nicknamer. All right, let's get this Delibird. You reach into your sack of jewels. Old Nintendo sending Happy Poop with for 10 jewels. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That means OND is going to be the next nicknamer. Yeah, Jules is like something new for short streams, similar to the bits on Twitch. Well, newish. I mean, this year, definitely. I think the world has changed because when I say like the word new, I consider something that's happened in the relatively recent past. Apparently the rest of the world thinks that new means it must have happened today. 4-ish, maybe more months ago, that's new. That's new. And it's also 100% factually new for my channel because I just turned it on last week. Thank you for the party hat, old Nintendo dude. Come on, Delibird. Still consider your underoos from 10 years ago new? Yuck. Come on. What is going on with this Delibird? There we go. We got the Delibird. JDX, what's going on, man? Good to see you. All right, let's throw old Delibird on here. While I'm throwing this on the overlay, old Nintendo, you get to name the Delibird. Oh, Show Joe. I like it. We still see Olivia Munn in the media from time to time. Do we? I mean, I believe you. I haven't seen anything about her in forever. All right, Faux Show Joe. There we go. Added to the team. Sounded different in your head? Yeah, I didn't read the message that you retracted. Alright, let's go ahead and switch that out with Kenya. And we can get out of here. It's not your best work. Uh-oh. We gotta find out what the nature is on the Delibird too. %. Maybe another 10 minutes and I'll put the other camera back on. Has to be Jolly. Ooh, we're going straight into a battle. Straight into a battle with Hal. Alright, Hal has... Okay, this will be easy. This won't be hard. Transition Maker, what's going on? Good to see you. Johto Jerry, what's up? Good morning. Let's just... I don't even want to mess around with this right now. I'm still upset about what happened. Hatched a Glaring Corsola, got a Shadow Galariweezy, and got a Hundo Chimchar. Dang, I still haven't gotten Glaring Corsola. Jerry, we lost our first Pokemon. Yeah, I was convinced that my level 16 Spearow would be faster than a level 13 Furfrou. It was not, and got KO'd. Oh, we did add Faux Show Joe, the Delibird, to the team. Yeah, I know, Jerry. It's sad. Alright, let's go back to... Mayfly should be okay. Mayfly should be able to survive this. That Furfrou was built different. It sure was. There we go. Norbet's knocked out. Yellow, what's up? Playing the stance in Inquisition. That's fair. Don't have Grubbin on the team right now. Just gonna have to use El Tigre. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's try Mayfly. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. Level 17. Good, good, good. I'm currently 2-1 after losing only on time, but still completely winning against the best player in chess club tournament. Knows how to play the clock game. Nice, JDX. What happened when you left yesterday? I continued streaming for a while, and then I ended stream. Knife cell sensor. I mean, I got to. It is a Sunday morning on a Pokemon channel. It's, you know, it's the Lord's Day. All right. I'm not sure if we're gonna keep Delibird on the team for right now because, I mean, like, why? But we'll probably add Grubbin back in. There's a Soothe Bell. That's good to have. Bird is the word. We'll let Joe get some experience on this trainer, though. Rising Star Joshua. Growlithe, okay. Alright, sounds like a job for Gina. See, I totally forgot about the Eevee Community Day tomorrow. Or yesterday, I mean. So I gotta catch a few Eevee today and evolve them so I can get the level 41 research done. All right. Jerry, you going after the Togepi this afternoon? Doing the Pika Clone Outbreak and Scarlet, and you're going for Dedenne. Ooh, nice. Yeah, going for Togepi. Good, good, good. Right, I don't think we can do that yet. Is that an encounter yet? Where are we? Do we not have, like, a map? Is this Cali Bay? No, that's route 3. Okay, alright, then yeah, we don't have another encounter yet. Do we need to heal? Got the radar bug. Sweet. Let's go to the Pokemon Center before we go up there. I want to throw Grubbin in. We can drop off Osho Joe, and we can get... oh no, Spearo's already... Well, we gotta make a Death Box. We gotta make a Death Box. That is one thing we gotta do, and throw Spearow in there. There's a Baneri. What's the radar bug? Well, the funny thing is, I mean, I guess technically Dottler would be the radar bug, but no, Jerry means that he has been enjoying doing Poké Radar in Pokemon Pearl. Went for Pidgey last night and Y for Radar, got up to 36 and went to the wrong patch. Oh no, Jerry. Why? Why did you do that? You shouldn't have done that. Old Nintendo, I love that. Old Nintendo just made a Kenya emote. You're being too silly. You shouldn't have been so silly. Eight-Bit Emerald, what's going on? Good to see you. Alright, let's see here. Alright, we're gonna make box 8 the death box. We're gonna throw Kenya into the death box. We're going to put Fosho Joe in here, and we'll take out Stagbolt. Everything Emmett, what's going on? Good to see you. And let's throw... Also, that sub count went up 2109. I don't know when that happened, but if that was you, please let me know so I can say thank you. We're going to throw Mayfly in front. And Eddie has a fly move, right? Yeah, Eddie has Gust. Alright, so we got Mayfly, Gina, and Eddie that are going to take out this Kahuna. You zigged when you should have zagged. Shame. Oh, here's this little boy. Let's beat up this little boy. Who wants to beat up this little boy? Preschooler Oliver. Take the red pill. Draining Kiss. That's what people ask in the streets, right? Who wants to beat up this little boy? Landon, good morning. I guess I can put... Hold on a second. I'm going to put something else on the overlay. Where is... There we go. Here we go. Because we needed more stuff on the overlay. Thanks for bringing great content. Hey, thanks for being here, old Nintendo dude. I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are too. What's the camera at? 60%, that should be good. All right. Let's go ahead and fix the camera. I'll be right back. One second, please. Okay, we're good. We're back. All right, now we're back back in the groove. Day 11 on the green bug. Good luck, Landon. So hyped for new Marvel Rival season, but you have one complaint. What's the one complaint, Loops? Taco Cat is a race car. You know, I was thinking the same thing. Landon, we did lose Kenya the Spearow. I thought for certain that my level 16 Spearow would be faster than a level 13 Furfrou. Turns out I was incorrect. What fun do I use for a camera? It's an iPhone 12. It's I just got a new phone a couple weeks ago, and so now I'm using the old phone as my camera. All right, here we go. Let's take on the Island Kahuna. Oh, I can take the current nicknamer off. We will have one more encounter before we leave this island, and that's going to be 10 Carat Hill. So we might have an opportunity to get a Rockruff. Or a Mawile. Or a Carbink. Or a Roggenrola. 16 Pro Mega Max Extra Ultimate. I'm not familiar with that phone, Cheese. It is a 16 though. Add a ton of Phoenix Force stuff, a ton of Phoenix Force stuff, including Jean Grey, which are very hyped about, but Cyclops isn't in the game. What? No Phoenix Force Cyclops? That's silly. With his black pants and his giant red codpiece? Alright, come on, Mayfly. You can do it. Oh, easy, easy. Rivals is so sweaty. I think Rivals is such a cool game to like watch and hear about, but I don't enjoy playing MOBAs. Null being the season's villain makes up for it. Blade being added, Null is the season's villain. That's crazy. Marvel vs. Capcom? Oh, absolutely, Cheese. I loved playing as Cyclops in the old Capcom games. The original X-Men Battle of the Atom fighting game, and then all the Marvel vs. Capcom stuff. Incredible. All right, Makuhita. Let's switch out to Eddie. Let's let Eddie get some hits in here. Ooh, withdrew Makuhita. Brought out Brawler. Okay. Not quite half. That steers someone to a KO. Oh, yeah. Yeah, with that giant blast. Incredible. Ouch. Let's... Astonish. Super Potion. That's cheap. The original X-Men Children of the Atom, right, old Nintendo? Dude, that was such a good game. Survive this. Ollie, VR, what's up? Good to see you. Oh, I forgot we had a berry. Yes, there is a shiny clause. So, yeah, I can only catch one Pokemon per route. However, if I do run into a shiny Pokemon, I am free to catch it. Should you get 3DS for your birthday? If you want one, and if you're able to, sure. I want you to have whatever you want for your birthday. Let's switch out to Gina and let Gina finish this off. Cyclops and Mega Man combo where you use both their ultimates, and there's just basically red-blue beams of death. That's sweet. How many shiny claws do you get? You know, I mean, there's not like a limit. It's just if I see a shiny, I can catch it. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen very often. I'll be lucky if it happens once. You miss Marvel, Capcom so much. I would love to play those games again. Oh, that's sweet. That's so sweet, OND. I'm jealous. Good job, Slowpoke. So it's every route you get a shiny claws. No, it's just if I happen to see a shiny, I can catch it. I'm not actively looking for shinies. It's just if a shiny happens to show up, I'm allowed to catch it. Fidelity difference in the arcade Dreamcast versions, like versus like PS2 and on versions. Oh yeah. Let's get rid of Astonish and get Ultimate Ominous Wind. But guess what, gang? We beat the Island Kahuna. Island Kahuna is done. Stagbolt gets a level 16. Wants to learn Spark. No, don't want Spark. I could have sworn we already were asked to learn Spark. Magnemite. Magnemite tried to learn Spark. Wait, crap. Is Vikavolt more of a special attacker or physical attacker? Maybe I should have taken Spark. I should have taken Spark. Oh my gosh. I should have taken Spark. Thank you, Slowpoke and Dragonic. Thank you for the like goal. Hope your Pokemon get sick, right? Poker Sluck. Arcade version was ported into DC. PS1 version is a tad different in the visuals, but also past that they start upscaling. Ah, okay. Is he special attack? Alright, so I did rob myself of my first electric move for Grubbin, but I'm gonna end up wanting a special attack electric move anyway. So I don't feel terrible. Just a little bit terrible. Oh, and I forgot to replace Delibird with Grubbin. Hold on. Keeping up with this overlay is going to be the death of me. How was my 4th? It was fine, Tommy. How was yours? Natasha, what's going on? Happy Sunday. All right, we have one encounter left on this island before we move on, and that's 10 Carat Hill. Gotta go. All right, OND, thanks for being here, buddy. And nicknaming rights of our 10 Carat Hill Pokemon are still up for grabs. It's a Nando. Ooh, we got False Swipe. Yeah, baby. Oh, the Tauros. Yep, it's a Nando. So there's two parts to 10 Carat Hill. There's the cave part, and then there's the inner open part. So in the cave part, we can get a Roggenrola, a Mawile, a Carbink, I think maybe a Zubat. In the inner part, we can get a Spinda, a Machop, a Rockruff. Chances are we're not going to make it into the inner part before we get into an encounter, though. Good morning, Razzie. Wait. Oh, Jerry, you changed the deaths command? Dang it, Jerry. Yeah, Razzie, I thought the level 16 Spearow would be faster than a level 13 Furfrou, and I was incorrect. Oh, crap. Edit com. Here we go. All right. But we did just beat the Island Kahuna. We're going to do our last encounter on the island for now, and then we're going to move on to the second island. Here we go. What's our encounter going to be? Oops, wrong button. Which mods or owners have more space for messages should be limited to 250 when there are commands to be made. Right, Jerry? All right, here we go. Ooh, let's get that. We'll try and go for the rock rough, but there's no way we're going to make it. We made it that far. How's Odyssey going? You're at Bowser's Castle. I beat it, and now I'm going back and doing all the extra moons. Bowser's Castle, nice Slowpoke. And we got a Mawile on the screen, a nice Steel Fairy type. I like that. Let's catch it. Waddles and bad good typing? I know. Definitely better than Roggenrola. I was kind of afraid we'd get Roggenrola. I like Roggenrola line as a Pokemon, but a mono rock type, I'm not sure how much that would have done for us. Can have huge power in this game. I can't remember Slowpoke. Oh, it's the Mega that has it? Yeah. In that case, I mean, it could if I get the Mega Stone, but that won't be till, like, post-game. It's no pupper. It is not a pupper. Chances were very low we were going to make it to Rockruff, though. Cheese, since you did since you did buy those jewels earlier, do you want to name them a while? First I gotta catch it though. This definitely has more than 20 HP. How many letters? I think you can have up to 12. Long Company finally announced a replica Safari Heavy and Moon Balls. Nice. How much do those run? Is it like $100 a ball? Level, not heavy. Oh, okay. Those balls like look really nice, but 120. Okay. 100 doubloons. All right, come on, catch Mawile, catch Mawile. Yeah, Moonball's really sweet. Three. Come on. What the heck, Mawile? $100 for the Pokeball, $120 for the specials. That wouldn't surprise me. This is going to be our last Great Ball. It's going to take them a while to attach this. It sure is. 2. Come on. Taser Bite Face. That's 13 letters. We'll see if it fits. I want to say the limit's 12, but I could be wrong. Let's try Heal Ball. Use a Magikarp. I don't have a Magikarp Raider Joe. Let's throw in LT Gray. Do a flip. If not, just Taser Face? Okay. Splash him. But I don't have a Magikarp to splash him with. What the crap is going on? Here's the last heal ball. This guy no likey catchy. Sure does not. First Pokeball it catches. What even the heck? What even the heck? Goes through all my great balls. First Pokeball gets caught. Alright, we're going with Taser Face. Disable... No. Yes, I do want disable. I think disable might be helpful. What a dumb name. Alright, here's nickname. Taser Face. Let's see the summary, and it's got Hyper Cutter, and it is relaxed. Which is plus defense and minus speed. Or no, minus... It's SPE. Yeah, I guess that's speed. Minus speed. Not even Intimidate, it's got Hyper Cutter. Was there another one that I needed to check? Yeah, we never checked the Delibird or the Yungoos natures. We gotta check those too. But let's send to a box for now. Yeah, 10% defense bonus and 10% speed negative bonus. Notice. Get the Flying MZ in that cave. Yep, we can. I'm not going to worry about that right now, though. Not at the moment. Alright, let's see. Delibird is quirky. Yungoos is lax. Yungoos does have strong jaw, too. Okay, so we're all caught up there. Kenya is dead. What is going on here? Scroll down. Hold on. Okay, I think we're good with this team right now. We got Mayfly 17, both Willitzer 20, Eddie 20, Gina 19, El Tigre 20, and Stagbolt 16. Let's put Stagbolt in the front. And then we got Fosho Joe, Doughboy, Taserface, and Wolf Blitzel chilling in the box. I'm wondering if we should put Doughboy back on the team. All right, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. And then we're going to move on and get to the second island. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jerry. Don't forget to wipe. Get out of here, Dorian. You're so nasty. Why you gotta be so nasty? All right, let's buy some stuff. Let's grab 20 Pokeballs. Let's get 20 potions. Should be good. All right. I think I can cut through here. Yep. Let's go get our picture taken or whatever. Mighty Munchkin, good morning. You got the Rainbow Sylveon, Full Art Sylveon, and a Shiny Zapdos Full Art. Holy smokes, Mighty Munchkin. That's incredible. Are you trading gift mod like the totals you get from the stickers? That's a good question, Jerry. I haven't even picked up any of the stickers yet. I wasn't really thinking about those. I don't know what to do about those yet. What do you think? Yes, with care. We're treating them with care. Wondering, outside of the completion rewards, is there a reason to farm the higher level promo battles on TCG? Outside of the rewards, is there a reason to do the higher level battles? No, just the rewards. I don't know. I don't know if like the higher level battles give you more experience. But no, like pretty much anything else. The only reason to do anything is for the rewards that you're given. Oh, the higher levels give guaranteed packs? Do they really? It's guaranteed? When you get later in the game, will you add Magirna to your team? Probably not. Tremendous tokens, a tome Pokemon can be a reroll for an encounter. I don't know. We'll talk about it. We got a long way to go before we got to worry about that. The hardest is 100%, second hardest is 70%. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. 3682. You are getting close to odds there, Landon. It's about 400, what, 414 encounters away. Kenya the Spearow. Kenya the Spearow went down. Kenya the Spearow was level 16, went up against a level 13 Furfrou, and I thought that the Spearow would have been faster. It is relaxing, Dragonic. I agree with you on that. Oh, wait, it's not down here. Where are we going now? You just need one more alchemy. You can do it. I need, what is it? I have the Vanillite, the Audino, the Jolteon, and the Alchemy, and I miss the Dratini, or Dragonair. Dragonair is the one that I'm missing. Where is... Where? Oh, Big Wave Beach. Gotcha. Okay. We gotta go to Big Wave Beach. Feels like you're on a vacation, right? Let's do this ambush encounter just in case it's a Dunsparce. So let's give good experience. It's not. It's a Makuhita. Mayfly. Scrubbo, what's going on? Good to see you. You got 4 shiny Eevees yesterday during Community Day? Nice. I totally forgot about the Community Day yesterday. I have to do it today. I don't need any shinies, but I need to evolve Eevee into Espeon, Umbreon, Glaceon, Leafeon, and Sylveon for my level 41 research. Not a care in the world, right? Right, Dragonic? Here we go. Mayfly is level 18. Love to see it. Christopher, we got the Aerodactyl last Saturday. 7,111 checks. And then we celebrated, and it was a lovely thing. What is in here? I bet you there's a nice item in here. Star piece. That's some money. It's got shiny Gibble from a research breakthrough box. Sweet. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me while I do this Nuzlocke in Pokemon Ultra Sun. We did just finish beating the first island Kahuna, so we're getting ready to go to the second island. We've only had one death so far, which I'm not too beat up about. It was Kenya the Spearow. Let's battle this guy. We didn't do it last time. That oak guy looks familiar, right? Sure does. Surfer Carlton. Delibird, okay. Throw in LT Gray. Just realized that Lola is the first region to do regional forms, and Oak also has a regional form of a tan, right? That's funny. Your Pokemon's been locked up in for 10 days in the gym. Oh my goodness. You know what the worst thing is? You're still going to get 50 coins. 10 plus days stuck in a gym and it's still only going to be 50 coins. It's so stupid. Alright, let's do some Mantine surfing. I like Mantine surfing. And you have to do good at Mantine surfing if you want to shiny hunt the surfing Pikachu. Mewtwo, what's going on? Good to see you. Alright, here we go. Each island, when you Mantine surf, you learn a new move. Because Big Cheese, in order to get the surfing Pikachu, you have to have the high score on all the Mantine surfing levels. I'm locking in, Landon. Okay, lesson 2's done. Alright, here we go. So now we can learn our Huntail and Gorobus spiral moves. Oops. Good morning, Matthew Snyder. How are you? What did I wonder pick from you? It was a Dratini, actually, a Slowpoke. So it was awesome because I needed a Dratini. I need a second Dratini for one of the decks. And I saw that you had a Wonder Pick that had 3 Dratini. So it worked out really well for me. And working out well for me is what's best. What did I pick from you? I honestly can't remember Mewtwo. When would that have been? Dang it. Mighty Munchkin, I will be participating in EV Community Day as long as I remember, because I need to evolve 5 of the EVs. 15, 16-ish hours ago. I can't remember, Mewtwo. I'm sorry, I can't remember. All right, I gotta lock in here for a minute, so I can't see chat. Throwing slow ball, you were throwing Pokeball as a slow poke. Don't be doing that. Oop, I didn't see that Whalmer. Lost my speed. Ah, dang it. Hit a tentacle. Oh, hit a Whalmer. Oh, we got a big wave coming up here. Here we go. All right, let's see how we did. Great server, thank you. Thank you, Mewtwo. Not too bad for only having 2 moves I can use so far, plus the Magikarp Splash. Once I can get access to the other moves, it'll be better. You have a shiny Tornadus and Pogo? I'm jealous. 18,533, not bad, not bad. Yeah, if you press A, you can skip it. I know, Landon. I've played this game several times. Got it during the Unova tour? Sweet. New champion. So that's 1 route down. We got some beach points, also known as BP. This is how I get around to actually doing anything in the battle tree. And now we learned the Lantern 360. Oh yeah, How is so much cooler than Hop. Right. We're gonna work on the Ultrasun save file for Mantine surfing at the Surfing Pikachu hunt ready. Sweet. What kind of pollution is in the water? I mean, I don't see any. Probably like Pukumukus. Hop slander won't be tolerated. Come on now. You know that How is much cooler than Hop. Alright, we are getting close to our next encounter, which will be on Route 4. We currently don't have anyone claiming nickname rights. Poor Hop, so much pressure. Don't be feeling bad for Hop. Can you do it? Anyone can. In order to claim nickname rights for the Pokemon I'm catching, you just gotta show a little generosity on the stream. Any sort of a gifted membership or donation will count. It's just a way for me to get around having to, you know, go through polls and stuff like that to try to get names. Otherwise, I'll pick a name myself. How looks like Sawyer. Sawyer from where? You don't remember Hop very much from your only Sword and Shield playthrough? The next new season of Black Clover. Nice. I know it's a pretty popular anime. You nosedived onto your bed and you had a 5-minute nap, and when you got up, you ordered yourself a burger and some spare ribs. Natasha, can I please have your life? A burger and some spare ribs sounds amazing. Oh, from the anime. Okay. Hop looks like a pine cone sometimes. A pine cone? So how is the game Sun different from Ultra Sun? There's a few things. There's some story differences. There's some encounter differences. There's additional Ultra Beasts. And also, probably the biggest thing is there's the whole Ultra Wormhole aspect of it. In Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, there's a section of the game where you can travel through Ultra Space and have encounters with legendary Pokemon or other Pokemon that don't exist in Alola, and that's not available in Sun and Moon. And also, like, all the encounters in Sun and Moon are just like 1 or 2 levels higher than they were in Sun and Moon, which leads to some Pokemon actually not being available in the wild in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon that were available in Sun and Moon. For example, Bounsweet, Alolan Geodude, the other one, are not available in the wild in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Just cried and struggled, but it was cool seeing him swap teams trying to find what worked for him. Oh my gosh. Love that show and went to hiatus. You were so miffed. I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad it's coming back. Alright. Let's go. I don't even know if we need to heal up, but I want to get in the mindset. I want to get in the mindset of whenever I see a Poke Center, I go heal. Good morning, Billy. How are you? Playing Brilliant Diamond for the first time now. I did some Turtwig resets. We gave up after 52 resets. Just want to play the game. Natasha, I completely understand. I did the starter resets in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I got all 3 Hoenn starters shiny when I was doing my playthroughs on those. That was enough for me. Oh, and I did one starter reset in Heart Gold Soul Silver and got Chikorita. Those were enough for me that I never feel like I need to do starter hunts again. You know what I mean? A minute 20 soft reset. That's crazy. All right, we're going to battle this Dexio. He's got 2 level 15 psychic Pokemon. Christopher, yes, absolutely. You can go straight to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon without playing Sun and Moon and have a slightly different experience, but I would say a universally agreed with better experience. Matthew, I hear Switch 2 shaves off a good amount of time. Let's do Bug Bite. Ooh, I don't like that. That was a crit. I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it. Stag Bolt took 16 HP to that hit, which would be another 24. That would leave me with 6 HP if it crits. Plus, I'm confused. I'm not going to risk it. Let's go to Eddie. Took you exactly 1 month to get Shiny Turtwig and BDSP. You started on release day, and the day you caught it was the day you went away for a weekend in Nashville. They got snowed in. Crazy. Yeah, that's true. In Sun and Moon, you have to collect the Zygarde cells in order to get Zygarde. In Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, you're just given Zygarde, and basically the Zygarde cell hunt is replaced with the totem sticker hunt. Going on holiday in 12 hours. Nice, German Aviator. Where are you going? Black Sabbath played their last show last night. That's crazy. Wow, where was it, Scrobo? Alright, let's break out some Ominous Wind. Once you beat the Elite Four, Zygarde will be obtainable. Yeah. That hurt me more than I thought it would. Northeast Germany near Denmark. Very cool. Alright, let's throw Mayfly in. Still suffering for that Zygarde. You know what? It still bothers me that Cerebi does not have Zygarde listed as a Shiny Lock Pokemon for Sun and Moon. That hurt a lot. I'm not convinced that Mayfly is going to be quicker than Espeon. In fact, I don't think Mayfly is going to be quicker than Espeon. Yeah, I'm not happy that they Shiny Lock Zygarde. I resented so badly that I had to do Dynamax Adventures for Zygarde. But at least I got it, and it's over with. Alright, Espeon's down. Okay, we made it out of there with no casualties. Couple close calls, though. Let's go heal up. I think we're 3 levels away from Stag Bolt evolving. Oh, nice. He heals me. Last show was in Birmingham in front of 40,000 people. It is Shiny Locked in X and Y, correct. Yeah. Yeah, it's Shiny Locked in X and Y. It's Shiny Locked in Sun and Moon. Shiny Locked in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, despite what Cerebi says. The first and only time it's ever been unlocked was in Dynamax Adventures in Sword and Shield, the Crown Tundra DLC. All right, we're heading on to Route 4. What is our next encounter going to be? Looks like I'll be nicknaming this one. Here we go. Let's go ahead and throw Magnemite in the front for this. You like the Dio era better than the Aussie area in Black Sabbath? Yep, EV is a 5% spawn. Yep, that's correct. All right, let's see here. What are we getting? Pikipek. Good old Gen 7 Pokemon Pikipek. Now we see how to catch it. At least has a chance to be in a Beast Ball. That's true. You can get a Zygarde in a Beast Ball. Big Cheese saying, ew, you don't like Pikipek? Oh, Rock Smash. That's pretty awesome. Come on. You're still soft resetting for Zygarde on X and Y too? Uh-oh. Come on. Hit him with the Sonic Boom. Come on. If this doesn't hit, then I'm in trouble. There we go. What's your question, Landon? Let's switch out. You have a slight disdain for the bird Pokemon. I think some of them are cool. I'm a huge fan of Staraptor. I really like Talonflame. Toucanon is one that I always thought was cool, but I've never really used too much. So it would be kind of nice to have an opportunity to use a Toucanon. Whenever I get to the wormholes or legendaries allowed during this playthrough, I probably won't do the wormholes. I probably won't. I feel like using the... It's kind of like the same way I feel about the totems. I feel like using the totems or the legendaries and the wormholes will kind of be cheating a little bit. We got the Pikipek. What am I going to name this? I'm going to name this Pikipek... Phil, what's going on? Oh, never mind. I don't have to think of a name. Jerry thought of one. Thank you so much, Jerry. We're going to name this Took. Full of a Took. And you know what? I'm going to add the exclamation point just because it makes me laugh. Did I see your message? I saw your message that said hi. Was there another message, Dark, that I missed? Oh, in Discord. With the bot, I did see that. I was gonna say something too, but that thread, I don't have access to post in that thread. But yeah, I saw that. That was really nice of you to give me credit. You didn't have to do that. All right, let's see what nature Took has. And thank you again, Jerry. This has Keen Eye as well, and it's a hasty nature. Whoa, Matthew Snyder, we actually have a plus speed Pokemon now. Unbroken Bit, what's going on? Good to see you. Toucan has a fabulous shiny, that's true. It also can learn Blast Peak, which is pretty cool. I don't think I'm going to put it on the team for now, though. But I am honestly looking forward to possibly using the Toucan in this playthrough at some point. That's exciting for me because I've never really had a chance to do that. All right. Let's put Stag Bolt back in front. And let's go heal before we keep moving on. I want to try and get to the Araquanid totem today. Toucan's a fun one to use. It carries you through the Indigo Disc DLC. Nice. Ari, good morning. Good to see you. So, all right. So this Araquanid, it's a water bug. I'm figuring electric's probably going to be our best bet. And we got Drifloon on the team too with flying. But I'm figuring that Charge-a-Bug and Magnum, more likely Magnemite is going to be the key, because I believe Steel resists Bug, right? Because Steel resists like everything. Scarlet Violet playthrough in the future? Possibly. I hadn't really thought about it, but I mean, that is possible. Alright, let's throw Gina out here. Lurk mode. Alright, sounds good, Landon. Thank you so much. Dang, accuracy fell. Stamina, that's such a good ability. I like stamina. I kind of hope we get a Mudbray in a later route. You're also going Lurk mode because you're hungry? Get some food, Dark. Yeah, Paniola Ranch, which is my favorite salad dressing. Crazy Center fans are planning to review bomb the new Superman. I'm not surprised. I don't know. I'm not surprised at anything anymore. Just everything makes me sad when it comes to franchises and fandoms nowadays. This is the problem with the internet. It allows everyone to have a voice, even people that have no... There's no reason for certain people to have a voice. Alright, Bug Bite. There we go. Mewtwo, one death. We did lose Kenya the Spearow early on this stream. Level 16 Spearow was going up against a level 13 Furfrou, and I felt pretty confident the Spearow would be faster. I was wrong, so it got taken down by a headbutt. Yeah, for Kenya. You're a fan of Matt Snyder? Guess you got a review on Superman. If only it had been a Halucha. Ari, get on out of here with your nonsense business. I wish I had a Halucha. Hefty NES SNES GBA? Question mark. Yes. It's about the dog. You heard people are upset the villain was going to punch the dog. Heaven forbid a villain be villainous. You know, it's funny you mentioned Crypto, because my boss thinks that the Superman movie looks stupid because it has Crypto, the super dog, and he's like, what are people even doing? Who the heck would put a Superman dog in there? Whose idea was that? That's a stupid idea. And I had to be like, well, you know, boss man, Crypto was created back in the 50s, so that's actually when you were a kid. So that has nothing to do with people writing comic books now. That was your generation, so sit on that one. Kiro, what's going on? Good to see you. Oh, pick one, please. Probably Super Nintendo. Kiro, I have bad news. I have bad news, Kiro. Kenya got knocked out early this morning. I apologize. As soon as it happened, I said, oh no, Kiro's going to be so mad at me. Oh, test audiences hated the scene where Crypto gets punched, so they removed it. Wow, I couldn't tell if that was a true thing that Billy was talking about or not. That's silly. Munchlax, eh? Let's throw Eddie in here. What happened to crit? No, it wasn't a crit. I just... Level 16 Spearow was going up against level 13 Furfrou, and I felt pretty confident that the Spearow would be faster. It was not, and Kenny got knocked out by a headbutt. You might actually cry if you saw a dog getting punched. True. Let's put Mayfly back in. Yeah, rip Kenya. Platformer. Yeah, Gina survived. Yeah, I mean, Kenya's the only one we've lost so far. Hopefully, Kenya will be the only one that we lose. And let me see if I can do this while I'm battling. Let's see if I can multitask here. So Christopher, I don't have a capture card built into my 3DS. That's not something that I've been able to buy yet because of how expensive they are. So what I did was I made a copy of the cartridge. Like I took the cartridge and saved it as a file onto the computer, and then I'm playing on the computer. Be right back. All right, be here, Transition Maker. The program will run beep boop. Love it. All right, let's click on this. Browser. Set image as. All right, let's see if I can do this. Give me a second, sorry guys. I'm doing this all for you. It's all for you. Hard to say how it feels. Words can say, and I can't feel nothing all for you. Oh, that's gonna be small. I think this is going to be too small, but we'll try it. Save and publish. Okay, if you refresh, there is a new new emote for members. In a cartridge, in a carrot tree, that's right. Trying to open a Dr. Pepper and the tab came off. Oh no. Yeah, the shipping and labor that'll cost you. Yes, it would be like a couple $100, right? A couple $100 for to get a capture card put into my 3DS. You love the new emote, thanks, Jerry. Yeah, Ari, old Nintendo dude made that. You can install it yourself, Christopher, but if you're like me, I would rather pay somebody to do it for me because I'm terrified that I would screw it up. OND is so funny. He really is. I like his voice, too. Have you guys checked out old Nintendo dude streams or his videos, of which he does quite a lot? He has a very calming voice. It makes me feel comfortable. He's doing USB-C to USB-C now. Who, Loopy? Yeah, that doesn't look as small as I thought it would when I first set it up. I mean, it's still kind of a small emo, but like I feel like you can still tell what it is. But there you go, Kiro. I hope you can forgive me. Even though Kenya is no longer with us, we do have the RIP Kenya emote. And Mayfly is about to get knocked out. All right, finish it off, Gina. I like that the Kenya has wings on top of its wings. USB-C is so much nicer for data transmission stability. I've heard that. Still a hole you have to make for the port? Yeah, true. You didn't think about that? The wings on top of the wings? It's got the angel wings on top of the Spearow wings. That's what cracks me up about it, of all the Pokemon. Alright, Gina, I'm going to need you to do more damage. Sika, welcome back. Good to see you. Hope you had a great rest of your Saturday. Oh, come on, bro. 1 HP? Seriously? I'm doing well. How you doing? There we go. Finally. Okay. I think we're going to take a break from the game for a couple minutes and open up some cards. We're going to open up 4 packs of pocket packs of card pack pockets. There are 5 base cards I still need. I still need the Sylveon, the Dragonite EX, the Eevee EX, the Snorlax EX, and the Ambipom. Oh, we still have to knock out this Bagon. Great. I want to switch to Mayfly, but Mayfly needs to be healed first. Do I have a Charizard in this game? I do not have a Charizard in this game. You need to open up your pink 3DS XL and clean out the cartridge port or just get a replacement. I think you should do that. Oh, cards? I mean, yeah, I have Charizard cards from the earlier pocket packs. Yeah, absolutely. Or pocket sets, I mean. Alright, go on Mayfly. Take out this Bagon. That hurts. Ooh, that didn't hurt nearly as much as I thought it would. Thank goodness it's not stab. Did you guys just see that cutie fly tank an ember? Cards there are so cheap, like 10 cents a pack. That's pretty cheap. I don't really buy the physical packs. I just do the TCG Pocket because it's free. Although one of our viewers, a great guy named John Strecker, did send me these two cards right here. Full Art Poliwhirl and Full Art Reggie Drago. Can't wait for Rabombi. Me too. Let's get this item, and then let's open up some packs. Oh, a Revive. Great. Well, at least we can get some money for that. Okay, let's open up some packs. You guys ready? I'll see you over there. Okay, let's open up some packs. How many hours? 6, 7, almost 8 hours. Almost 8 hours in the game so far. You know what, Matthew? Just let me be. Kieran, Kenya the Spearow had an unfortunate accident with a Furfrou. Alright, here we go. Pack number 1 of 4. Bikini Fly Tank Like a Chap. There you go, Matthew. That's how to be a supportive mod. What island in the crappy world that Ultra Necrozma are you on? Hayden, what crappy? What are you talking about? We're on the second island. We did. We lost Kenya. Level 16 Spearow versus level 13 Furfrou. I thought the Spearow would have been faster. It was not. Got taken out by a headbutt. Alright, Sableye. Poplio. Alola, Galvantula, and another Galvantula. Furfrou is much fast. I did not know that. I didn't have you here, Matthew. This is why I'm not allowed to play without you. Everyone finds the Ultra Necrozma fight to be crappy hard. Well, we're like so far away from the Ultra Necrozma. Best card, my best card would be my gold Pokeball. Bound Sweet. Eevee Bag. Mienfoo. Torracat, and Melmetal. No, we're on the second island now, Darkville. We're on the second island. Alright, we got 2 more packs to open. Melmetal. Alright, here we go. Purloin. There's another Melmetal. Vanillish. Barboach. And Whiscash. Nothing there. Melmetal rules. Melmetal's pretty cool. Alright, we got 1 pack left. Are we going to get anything today? Cheese promised me a hit. Well, you lied. Can't believe you would lie to me, Cheese. Joltik. Togedemaru. Apom. Serena and Glaceon. Absolutely nothing. Come on, Cheese. Yeah, he promised me a Hertz donut. He delivered on that. Well, that was a big old fat bust. I'll see you guys over there. Bye. Let's get back to it. Okay, bye now. Okay, and we're back. You did. You stole my luck. I'm mad at you now, Mighty Munchkin. We need to heal. That one was short. I was just so angry. I watched a really funny documentary. It's called Some Kind of Monster. Good lord, it's hilarious seeing how Metallica are a bunch of divas. The bass auditions had you dying. Oh, yeah? Kiro, thank you for the like goal. Alright, it is now that part of the stream where we play Guess the Plush. If you guys haven't played before, I have a plush in front of me, and you have to guess what it is. Why don't I try Pokemon Xenoverse, a fan game? Because I'm playing this game. It is not Mimikyu. It's not Delibird. Last night, I randomly started watching 1 Hour Photo, and the Evangelion mention was such a shock that I got distracted telling Twy about it. Like the movie 1 Hour Photo with Robin Williams and Michael not Zardan. He was an alias. I didn't know there was a Evangelion mention. It's been years since I've seen it. I have it on DVD, but I haven't watched it in forever. Not Finizen, not Delmise, not Palkia, not Darkrai. Do I live stream daily? I live stream Saturdays and Sundays. And maybe I'll start doing some more weekday streams. Not Rockruff, not Eevee, not Groudon, not Beldum, not Togedemaru, not Oddish. Matthew, I think you just like hearing me say Togedemaru. Not Squirtle. It is Plush. You're correct about that, Cheese. Ooh, look at that little Igglybuff. Not Houndoom. You like when Robin Williams plays a weirdo? He was also great in Insomnia. This is true. Not Charizard, but watch the language, please. Not Pyukumuku, not Jigglypuff, not Igglybuff, not Clefairy. Not Larvesta. Boy's coming back with a toy, and inside the photo guy is like, what you got there? And the boy's like, Evangelion, and then goes on to say that mass production Eva is a good guy, that KO's the bad guy. Ah! Not Poplio, not Absol, not Volcarona, not Spearow, not Plusle, not Pikachu, not Minun, not Durant.
Welcome to the party!
Oh my goodness gracious. Sika, thank you so much for the sub. That scared the bejesus out of me. Not Mew, not Charizard X or Y. Not Ray Ray. Not Snorlax. Not Mothim. Is it a hint? I haven't given a hint yet. I will give a hint now. It's not Poliwhirl. The hint is this is a normal type Pokemon. Normal type Pokemon. Not Eevee, not Snorlax, not Teddiursa, not Furret, not Yungoos. Not Rattata. Not Castform, not Hisuian Zoroark. The mass production Evas are diametrically bad. They are the main antagonistic forces at the end of Evangelion. So it sounded like the screenwriter didn't know what they were talking about. Not Lopunny, not Meowth, not Hoot Hoot, not Pidgey. Lorenzo, hello, good to see you. Not Ditto, not Persian, not Hisuian Zorua, not Bidoof, not Pidgeot, not Meowth. Or was it just the kid didn't know what he was talking about? Because I could see it going either way. Not Pidgey, not Zorua Hisuian. Hispanic Zoroark. That would be an interesting regional. Not Pidgeotto, not Beware. What's up, Travis? Not Titanol, not Staraptor. Not Silvally. Not P-Dove. I have a feeling you guys are going to be very mad at me by the end of this. Not Titanol, not Arceus. That's crazy. 3 Arceus in a row. Not Eevee, not Unpheasant, not Arceus. Is a Gen 9 normal type. Gen 9 normal. Screenwriter's actually a secret member of the hidden bad guy group in the show. That could be true. I could see that happen. Not Dunsparce, not Mousehold, not Tandemaus, not Cyclizar, not Gumshoes, not Lechonk, not Mousehold, not Derp. I said Gen 9. I did say Gen 9. Not Lechonk, not Oinkologne. Not Terrapagos, not Oinkologne, not Tandemaus. Not Graffi Eye, not Mousehold. Not Jerferif, not Shoodle. But Mighty Munchkin is correct. It is, in fact, Smoliv. This is not a small Smoliv. This is a big Smoliv. It's like the size of my head. It's head size. Head size Smoliv. Right here. Why would we be upset? Because it was kind of a tricky one, because everyone thinks of Smoliv as a grass type, not a normal type. I was kind of being a stink butt. I could have said it was a grass type Gen 9, but I chose to say normal type Gen 9. That's fire. No, it's grass. Yeah, Smoliv is a grass normal type. Yeah, so this is not a hardcore Nuzlocke. I am a beginner. This is the first Nuzlocke I've done on my channel. Doing first encounter per route, nicknames required, do claws in effect, shinies claws in effect as well. I'm trying not to use healing items in battles if I don't have to. I've also decided I'm not going to use Z moves. I'm not using totems. I'm not using legendaries. Yeah, it's Ultra Sun. Hayden, those are all commands. The exclamation point Nuzlocke will tell you about the Nuzlocke. Exclamation point deaths will tell you who has died so far, and exclamation point team will tell you who is currently on the team. Yeah, I'm also not doing trades, which is why I don't have a Halucha. Alright, let's switch into... Mayfly needs a couple more levels. You dare me to do Ultra Necrozma ASAP. Well, I am going to do Ultra Necrozma ASAP, but that's going to be quite a while. And it outspeeds Furfru. Get out of here, you. We got really lucky not getting KO'd by Upper Suit, by the way. Need to do a shameless plug? Oh, please, please, be as shameless as you want, Big Cheese. Please be as shameless as you want. I believe it's Big Cheese. We had this happen the other day. I believe it's Big Cheese. Did I know someone made a Mega Charizard X knockoff Lego? I did not. Yeah, there it is. There's the link for Big Cheese. Have I seen Squid Game Season 3? I have. I watched it last weekend. I did indeed watch it. Wasn't Season 3 sad? I mean, I would say that Squid Game has never been a lighthearted, feel-good comedy show, so yeah. Time for breakfast. What are we having, Billy? Oh, and our final mini game. Actually, that sub count just went up to 2110. If that was you, please let me know so I can say thank you. Our final mini game of the day. Name that Marvel superhero. You gotta start a stream series. Retro Sunday Play, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be playing an NSO version of an SNES platformer. What will it be? Come find out. Ooh, I like that. Not Spider-Man, not Magic. Kelsey, good morning. Not Hulk. Not West Coast Avengers. Not Spider-Gwen. Breakfast sandwich, chicken, bacon, and egg. That sounds delicious. Not Wasp. Not Captain America. Not Ultron. I said Hero. Not Fantastic Four. Not Hawkeye and not Deadpool. He's your hero. You're such a weirdo, Ari, and I love you for it. Not Groot, not Iron Man, not Venom, not Rocket Raccoon. Not Squirrel Girl, not Thor. Not The Thing, not Namor. You want a hint? This character has had a movie. Not Gambit, not Iron Man, not Wolverine, not Miss Marvel, not Venom, not Loki, not Obnoxio the Clown. Great choice. Not Cyclops. Not Black Widow. Not Blade, not Hawkeye. Not Colossus, not Deadpool. Not Captain Marvel, not Hawkeye. Not Black Widow. Not X-Men. Why does X-Men get... I guess because of the X. Not Incredible Hulk. I'll be a little bit more specific. This character has had a movie where the title was this character's name. Not the Hulk, not Wolverine, not Ant-Man, not Howard the Duck, not Fantastic Four, not Shang-Chi, not Spider-Man, not Invincible, not The Flash. Kieran, I didn't know you were still here. You've been quiet this morning, or this afternoon. But Johto Jerry coming in, it is, in fact, the Black Panther. It is the Black Panther. This is Panther's Rage. This is Volume 1. All the Black Panther comics from 1966 to 1976. And look at my camera actually zooming in correctly today. This includes his very first appearance in Fantastic Four, issue 52. Look at that Jack Kirby drawing right there. That is a classic drawing right there. Also includes Jungle Action, featuring Black Panther, issues 6 through 24. Before he had his own comic book series, he was in Jungle Action, featuring the Black Panther. This is issue 6. That is the first appearance of Killmonger. Looks a little bit different from Michael B. Jordan. Black Panther is your favorite of the Marvel movies? It was a pretty good one. Great artwork, too. I like it. Oh, and here's one. I'm going to talk about this because I think it's important. And by checking YouTube's terms of service, I know that as long as I present this in the right way, we're not in any sort of trouble. This is the classic episode where Black Panther fought the Klan. Black Panther versus the Klan. Very important and historical issue. Pretty crazy. Something that unfortunately probably would never be done today. I say that because I feel like sometimes important topics are not talked about anymore because people are too afraid to talk about them. But there we go. It's sad they flopped. They were very good movies. What, Black Panther? You're saying Black Panther flopped? You're silly. What's my age? What's my age again? God, you know, I would play the game of how old do you think I am, but I'm scared to hear what some people might answer. I am in my mid-40s. What was the cover I sent you a while back in that same realm of terrible organizations with banners? I don't know what that means, Cheese. Icao? Is it Icao? I'm going to say Icao. What's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, the original was huge. The original was huge. Second one, I didn't think the second one was as good, but I still think it performed pretty well, didn't it? Didn't Wakanda Forever perform pretty well? My biggest complaint about Wakanda Forever is I don't know why they made Namor Mayan instead of keeping the whole Atlantis backstory. Did you use your joke this week? Probably so. Beelzemon once said to have the power is to be strong. You'll keep loading data till no one can stop you. No one. You think that applies to Pokemon trainers and their goals. That makes sense. Okay. Yes. I don't know where you're going with this, Cheese. Sent you images that... I don't remember that. Namor exists in comics to basically only harass Invisible Woman. That's not true. Don't listen to what Loop says. Loop's a silly butt. I mean, a lot of the early Fantastic Four comics with Namor were based around Namor trying to woo Invisible Woman away, but that's not his only purpose. It's not that I don't believe you, Cheese. I just don't remember. To be fair, you and I send each other a lot of messages. I love Loops too, but he sometimes he's a little. Actually, I can't say anything bad about Loops. He's just a great guy. That was early 60s Namor though. Stan was a great guy, but he had some storylines that he probably didn't need to write. So adjusting the fact that Fantastic Four are part of the MCU, nothing involving them has happened since you got into the MCU, so you're confused. Yeah, it's gonna be a brand new for everybody. What's going on, Big Shark? Can we say anything bad about anyone in the community, though? That's true. We can't. We can't. Otherwise, we'll get in trouble. Mermaid Mia, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, we're good to go here. Let's get Stag Balled up. Favorite Pokemon game? This one right here. Pokemon Ultra Sun. Thank you to the 30 of you that are hanging out right now. I appreciate you. And thank you for the 30 likes. We're getting very close to our like goal. Oh, Giant Size Invaders #1. Okay, yeah. I do remember that now. Let's go. Let's give Eddie some time to shine here. Simcat just wanted to 2121. If that was you, please let me know so I can say thank you. It's rare for somebody like Sun. I love Gen 7 so much. Other than Kanto, it's probably the region I've played the most. When you were watching X-Men 97, you did a pog when Captain America showed up. That was a good episode. They wanted $40 for that. For Giant Size Invaders #1. It's not terrible. Huge dialogue dump. Thankfully, we're about done with the dialogue dump. I think things are going to go a lot quicker from here on out. Yeah, berries. I got to unlock Pokepelago and start getting some berries this week. I played so much Gen 1 and Gen 2. I did too, so it's saying a lot that Kanto might have the edge on Alola. You like some Pokepelago beans? I would too. You played a lot of Gen 6 and 7. I really enjoyed the 3DS era. Alright, Hal, let's go. What you got? What you got, Hal? And after this battle against Hal, we got some checks to do. Favorite YouTuber? Are you asking me who my favorite YouTuber is, or are you telling me that I'm your favorite YouTuber? Because my answer's gonna be different depending on which way. Let's throw out El Tigre. Oh my gosh, Big Cheese. Big Cheese, I've learned something. I've learned something from your comments in chats. I don't think that you are allowed to eat Mexican food. Oh, asking me who my favorite YouTuber is. That's a good question. It's hard to pick a favorite YouTuber, but I would say that there's a lot. Are they twins? They might be Airy. I never thought about that. They might be twins. They're not twins. Okay, Matthew says they're not twins. And the way he said that so resolutely, I cannot even question him. So diplomatic. Good job. Thank you, Kieran. Some of my favorite YouTubers include ChemNation, Brandon R24, Game Boyd, Razzie, Carly May, Shinies, Big Cheeks Thrifts, Johto Jerry, Manteen Matt, Athena Bella, Zed Games, Dice Art Universe, HTV, Spartan and Pudgy, Alex Hefner. There's a lot. It's so funny, the guy that got marooned on Pokepelago is just their dad. I didn't know that. Yeah, Carly and Ange. Carly and Ange are really cool. Seriously, Amy? I never knew that. Thank you for the like goal, Transition Maker, and thank you all for the likes. See, these are the things I don't know because I just spam A through dialogue. Ooh, Stagbolt, you're getting close. Am I a full-time YouTuber? I am not. I have a regular Monday through Friday job. And then I spend some time on the weekends hanging out with all y'all and playing some Pokemon. Which is a fun way to spend the weekend. Acrobatics, yes please. I think it's so cool that it learns acrobatics and dig. Let's get rid of String Shot. You like that gives Shinies his own spin-off area in my Discord? Yeah, I needed some place for him to just to put him so that he can just say whatever he wants to and people will know as long as I avoid this area, I don't have to hear his nonsense. Final season of My Hero Academia comes out in October. Can't wait. Sweet. You would dance this music? I would too. Oh, Big Cheese. Who was it? I saw someone was playing Peak yesterday. I got a Discord notification. Who was it? It was, hold on, let me check. Darkville donating $1. My favorite YouTuber is Hefty because he's better than better than Chem Floorwig Nation. Thank you so much, Darkville. And also, that means that you are currently, yeah, it was Duck Duck. It was Duck Duck that was playing peek yesterday. Darkville, you get to name the next Pokemon. That's what I was trying to get out. That when I'm trying to get out two thoughts at once, I just get so flustered. What's going on, JJ? Duck Duck Derek played it yesterday. You're currently dancing this music. I could just see you dancing, Jerry. Kleb Nation. I'm gonna start calling him Kleb. Favorite Pokemon on the team so far? I'm really thrilled, honestly, about the Mayfly. I really like Ribombee, so I'm happy we have it on the team. Magnemite has been clutch so far. Earlier out, Slowpoke is fantastic. I've been really thrilled with the team so far, to be honest. Kelsey. Next mon's named Kleb Nation. I love it. All right, Eevee. I don't have Doughboy in here. I'm the most chill person. I try my best. Let's throw Eddie in, I guess. Well, wait. Okay, Eevee's probably gonna have Bite at level 14, right? Let's stick with Mayfly for now. I want to test this out. We'll Stun Spore it. Hopefully Kleb Nation will be in a Alolan Dug trio. That'd be incredible. Level 17, it's got Bite. Okay, well that we should be alright then. This is Ultra Sun XC19. This is Pokemon Ultra Sun. Choose a Silver Wind. I should use a Draining Kiss. Welcome to the Kleb Nation show. My name is Kleb. The Quick Attack is only attacking move. Oh, we're golden then. Let's just Draining Kiss this. Do I watch competitive Pokemon? A little bit, not a lot. I'm more of a shiny hunter than I am a competitive player. But I do watch some. I like watching Nuzlocke. I like watching some VGC. I think 90% of the world I'm sub to Wolfie. Stuff like that. This should survive another Quick Attack. And it's Paralyzed, good. Yeah, I was on the fence, Matthew, but I figure, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta risk it. He walks with a limp, Kleb Nation. Love it. You love Klebistry. Mayfly's level 20. Good, good, good. Everyone's getting to be around the same level now. Got a dip for brekkie with Mom. Johto, Jerry, thank you for being here. Please tell Mom I said hey. She'll understand what it means. Alright, let's get our next encounter. There's 5 more levels, so we get that Ribombee. Remember that joke I made about Chem's legs being roots? Chem is tree? Yes, that's a great joke. Chem is tree. Half tree. Half tree. Alright, let's, what's up, Throne? I kind of want to get some more levels on Doughboy. Shiftry. Can we switch out Doughboy for anybody? I'm not really at the moment. You love the sumo wrestler Pokemon? Me too. I can't wait till we get a hairy mama. Project Yoshi, what's going on? Good to see you. Your brother told you that he wants to get a Dragon Ball tattoo on his leg. You can't have anything to yourself. Oh my gosh. Kieran, do you remember the DM I sent you like forever ago? Alright, we're not going to worry about Doughboy right yet, but we're going to have to do some grinding on some of our other Pokemon at some point. I don't want to get in a situation where we need a Pokemon that's in the box and it's massively underleveled. It'll always make you laugh. It was such a good joke. I've rarely been prouder of myself. Oh, look at that Alolan Vulpix. Great Pokemon. We might actually get an Alolan Vulpix in this game. How crazy would that be? Everyone sign a petition for me so we can't get one. Set one up on change.org, Kieran, and send me the link. Me when I'm a bad guy. Aggressively dances at a fox, right? You love the Team Skull background music? I do too, Mermaid Mia. Sometimes when I play this game, I will just get like into a conversation with a Team Skull member and just crank up the volume and just like let it sit there for a while. Alright, let's send in Mayfly. Look at that stance. That's like me. That's the me I want to be. Silverwind. That guy has to use the bathroom. Like me. Background being the battle's lovely too. Yeah, I think they did a really good job with this game. I don't care what anybody says. Love this game so much. Agreed. True. All right, let's get our encounter. This is a great game. It just exhausts you to read all the dialogue aloud, but you did it, right? Yeah, it was a lot of dialogue. Okay, who do we have in front? Do we still have Mayfly? No, we got Stagbolt. That's right. I think we got one more level on Stagbolt to evolve. Let's beat up this old woman. Madam Elizabeth. Carbink. Okay, Carbink. Magnemite. Magnemite. Magnet Bomb. Carbink on screen. Why don't you tell her that her grandkids ain't coming by this year for Christmas while you're at it? Well, she doesn't even remember she's got grandkids. She forgot all about them. Oh, Kieran, you have a Phantom too? Jewelry store, get out of here, old woman. That's cheap. You always saw the phrase, close your eyes and picture this was just a metaphor. That's wild. I can't imagine. Which is a weird thing to say about aphantasia. I can't imagine having aphantasia. Which is, I guess, an appropriate, like, it's a correct sentence, but it almost feels like it's Offensive? Gotta go be back. Maybe sounds good, Transition Maker. You're bullying. Don't bully yourself, Darkville. But you know what I mean, Ari? It's almost like not offensive, but like it sounds like I'm trying to make a joke. It's the cows. Gotta love the cows. Imagine we get a mill tank. We could get a mill tank. We could get a mill tank named Kleb Nation. Alright, let me just do my dang encounter. Alright, here we go. What's our encounter going to be? The Pokemon that perfectly represents Chem. No, perfectly represents Kleb. Here we go. What's our encounter going to be? It's a Mareep. A Mareep. We are having all the electric types in this playthrough. Your young co-worker, Casey, who you've been told to watch Casey and Devin in preparation for you to become manager in July 2026 so you can finally make more money, is trying to assert his dominance over you. Uh-oh. Let's put out both Willitzer. You love Marie. Kleb Nation. What a great name. Alright, let's Sonic Boom this. Okay, I can't Sonic Boom it twice. Mareep best sheep. Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3. Caught. You got alert? Alright, Darkville, thanks again for the dono. Thanks for being here. Can't bleat a good Mareep. A good Mareep named Kleb Nation. Love that Pokemon. It's a great Pokemon. It goes bah. Kleb Nation. Do I like Mareep or Wooloo more? Ooh, that's a good question, Kelsey. That's a really good question. I think Mareep's more usable. I think Wooloo is cuter. Alright, it's got static and it is naughty. It's a naughty little Mareep. You like Wooloo more? Yeah, looks-wise, I do like Wooloo more. Oh, by the way, Hefty, I saw your stream. What is Kleb Nation? It's a Mareep. Well, JJ, that's awesome. I hope you do get to become manager. That's great. So the building with letter, you were like, this has to be unused regional form, but the pocket access, their ecological is similar, so then every Pokemon can do is ecologically similar. Exactly. Exactly. There's that Mudbray. Hopefully one day we'll get a Mudbray. I think we still have a couple chances. I really do want a ground type of some sort. Ground types are very nice to have. You enjoy the shiny Mudbray? It's a good shiny. I still think at some point we will do a shiny hunt. We'll do an SOS hunt for our encounter. I just don't know when exactly it's going to be. We can't even purchase adrenaline orbs yet. That won't happen until after the fire totem. And I'll want to get a bunch of Lepa berries because I won't have anything with harvest. You're back, had to sort something out? No worries, Hayden. Beware of bulldoze, yes. Bulldoze can be tricky. Wait. I'm trying to remember now. Which way is it to get out of here? Good morning, Pokestar. Is it this way? No, that's the old woman. Yeah, I was going the right way, wasn't I? There we go. Favorite Pokemon YouTuber? Like I said, there's a whole bunch. I listed a whole bunch earlier. There's a lot of great ones. There's even some here in the chat. So I don't think some of these Pokemon you only experienced for the first time in Gen 8. You know, there's a couple Pokemon that in my head I still don't think of them as the gen that they're supposed to be. For example, I don't know why, Ducklet. I always think of Ducklet as a Gen 6 Pokemon, not a Gen 5. I can't tell you why, I just do. Favorite Pokemon YouTuber? As I said, Sika, there are a lot of great Pokemon YouTubers. I can't really pick a favorite, but there are even some here in the chat. I also mentioned a whole bunch the first time you asked about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, more money is always a good thing. Always like to have more money. Mudbray the Bulldozer can sweep entire teams. I could see that happening. Unless teams have, like, you know, flying Pokemon on them. We might have switched Gina out. Maybe not. Used Rototiller? That was silly. Why did it use Rototiller? You gonna go to sleep? Alright, have some good sleep, Sika. Dragonic, welcome back. Good to see you. You meant that as a joke with the Mudbray turning into a bulldozer, right? No, Mudbray's pretty awesome. Alright, we'll stay in. I don't want to have to heal, but if we get hit again, we might have to heal. We're doing a little bit of grinding and just moving forward a little bit. I'm trying to get to the water trial. Stamina is such a great ability. You get hit, your defense increases. Gen 5 and 6 Pokemon do become blurred. I could see that. John Struckert with the 16 months of membership. Good morning, John. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you as always. John, can you do me a favor, actually? I got to run to the little streamer's room. Can you keep chat under control while I'm gone? And can we all applaud and cheer for Stagbolt, who's now going to evolve? I'll be right back. Alright. Here we go. Look at that. Magic school bus. Magic school bug. True. We got the bus bug. Vikavolt good? I like Vikavolt. I think it learns Dig now. It's Vikavolt, not Vikivolt. That's right, it's Vikavolt. I don't know why we have to be so anal about spelling things correctly, though. Charge? No. What Mon died? Kenya the Spearow. I made a poor choice. I thought that a level 16 Spearow would be faster than a level 13 Furfrou, and it turns out I was incorrect. Okay, we're going to keep Stagbolt in front. Mayfly and Stagbolt are both level 20. Is that guy okay under the car? Oh yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He's just doing sit-ups, as one does. I mean, haven't you guys always, like, you know, just stuck your legs under a pickup truck when you want to do sit-ups? Isn't that how everyone exercises? Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition or Ultra Sun. I've never heard of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition, so I'm gonna have to say Ultra Sun. The Mew has his legs in a strangle move. Nice. Alright. Rule Pop. Oh, you were talking to the chat, not me? Okay, my bad. My bad. Bug bite. You only do sit-ups that way. I mean, I don't know how else you would do sit-ups. You use an elephant. Close to 50 likes again, and we're getting there. Only 3 likes away from our like goal. John, have not shiny hunted anything yet. I think eventually, maybe on the third island. Maybe on the third island, which will be after I have some adrenaline orbs and after I have a bunch of Lepa berries, we will do a first encounter, and whatever that encounter is, we'll SOS hunt it until it shines. But that'll probably be the only shiny hunt during this. I'm really debating, given everything that's in the wild here and what we're coming up against in battles, I'm debating putting Stagbolt in the PC and pulling Doughboy back out. Is he doing sit-ups or banging his head on the car over and over? Maybe both. Nice. Got the flinch. Love to see it. You gonna go? All right, Hayden. Thanks for being here. Have a great rest of your day. Gotta get ready for Ultra Necrozma. That's right. I'm not sure if we know yet who our Toxic Stall Pokemon's gonna be. I don't know if we know who that's gonna be yet. Maybe Slowpoke. Maybe Magnemite. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if Magnemite can learn Toxic. I know back in the day, like, everything could learn Toxic. But I don't know if nowadays Magnemite can learn Toxic. Alright, yeah. I'm going to throw Stagbolt in the box and bring out Doughboy. I will remember that, Hayden. Got thick fat too. Toxic only has an 80% accuracy. Well, we'll have to make the Pokemon more accurate. Sableye. Of course it's a Sableye. Why wouldn't it be a Sableye after I just grabbed a fighting Pokemon? Alright, let's throw in Mayfly. I want that shirt. Anybody else want that shirt? I want the shirt this guy's wearing. So another day in retail, you have one new coworker who's trying to be a boss already, another new coworker who has ADHD and like you when you started is struggling to keep up. Well, I'm sure it'll all work out for the best, JJ. They nerfed Surf, Flamethrower, and Ice Beam starting with Gen 6. How so? Was it, what, did they nerf the accuracy, or was it the attack? I can't make out the design of the shirt. I'm not sure if there's much of a design other than just, like, nice colors. It's like a nice Hawaiian shirt. I don't know if those are supposed to be, like, Pikachus or something. Let's see if we can see a close-up of the guy. Will they bring him up here once we finish the battle? It almost look like Tauros heads by his lapel. Yeah, I'm not sure if those yellow parts are supposed to actually be something or if it's just like splotches. But I like that shirt. Oh, it went from 95 to 90. Gotcha. Okay. I gotta heal. We're going to do the cheap way of healing. It's like Taurus or Buffalo. I could see that. Good morning, Amber. How are ya? Anybody else need HP? Okay, wait, HP 47, 42. That means HP. 67, 78, 47. Okay. That's the cheese method of healing. Just drop them in the box. Yeah, Tauros makes sense. Michael Douglas retired from acting. I did not see that. Want flew weaker than Drill Peck before? What? What's going on, Stubborn Crow? Good to see you again. Got some coloring going on. Got laundry caught up with and sorted but not folded. I need to do laundry today. Whoops, that's not where I want to click. Alright, let's see. Who do we want to have in this? Oh, wasn't Fly weaker? Okay, gotcha. Could have been. It could have been. Honestly, I'm not positive. Alright, let's throw Mayfly in here second. So we'll lead with Doughboy and Mayfly and swap out if we need to. Tito, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. Thank you to the 28 of you that are hanging out, and thank you for the 43 likes, only 2 likes away from our like goal. Botany and Petalil, okay. We're gonna swap Doughboy in for Eddie. And we're going to swap Mayfly in for Wolf Wiltzer. I thought he was a decent hang pimp. We got the hang of it, and then he'll turn into me and know everything. That's the goal, right? Children of the Corn Trainers. Yeah, we're just going to beat the crap out of these preschoolers. I like doubles battles. I mean, they're okay. I'm not, honestly, I'm not a huge, like, battle guy. I'm more of a collector guy. So typically my battle strategy is just like, what can I do to get through the battle as quickly as possible? So, like, I've never really been, like, much into, like, competitive or, like, putting together, like, teams and movesets and stuff. The closest stuff with, like, strategy like that I do is, like, with Sun Ultra Moon, one of the methods you can shiny hunt with is the SOS method. And so I like to come up with strategies as far as like who I want on the team to best, do the SOS hunt to make it as efficient as possible. Like take a look at the movesets, if there's things I have to worry about, things I need to work around, stuff like that. But as far as just like competitive battling, it's just never really been my thing. I think it's really fascinating. I like watching it. I'm not so big into actually doing it myself. John, thank you for the like goal, and thank you all for the likes. Let's see if we can hit 55 before the end of stream. You're mostly good in raids. You are amazing, Cito, and one of the best Dynamax adventure partners I've ever had. Where's Gladion and how? I feel like that's going to be a battle. It's not going to be a battle. Gladion. I feel like it is. Yeah, it is going to be a battle. I'm going to go heal up before that. Henry Cavill as Wolverine. It was funny. It was a nice little Easter egg. Thought today was Monday and was therefore off from work, but it is Sunday. I can't believe I gotta go back to work tomorrow. Not Magnemite. Wait, Magnemite is asleep. Okay, and Eddie. Let's just get the PP back. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go fight Gladion. Gladion's going to have the Silvally, or the type Null, I mean. I can't remember if Gladion has anything else. Let me see here. Does Gladion have anything other than the type Null? Zorua. Zorua, okay. I like Gladion. I'd love to have that hoodie, too. Ari, can you get me that hoodie? Marvel should bring back Wesley Snipes' blade. Oh yeah, I would love for that to have happened. He was a great blade. Wait, he's got a Zubat too? I didn't realize that. Oh yeah, I guess if I would have scrolled down, I would have seen that. Okay. But my guess is this isn't actually a Zubat. My guess is this is actually Zorua. We're gonna fake out. Yep, it's the Zorua. I knew it. Faulkner having completely different Pokemon in the anime than the game is something. I would love to be able to go back and watch all the anime that I've missed over the decades. It's just hard to find one place legally where I can watch it all. Richard was teaching you how to finesse your job with presentation, and you said this is a new one. You said, well, that's because we actually have lots of free time now to get the job done quick so we can finesse. There you go. No, don't want Sweet Scent. Seasons 1 through 4 upload to Pokemon TV on YouTube. What is Season 4? Let's throw Gina out here. Alola, Kanto, and Kalos. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't like that they, like, all jump around. It doesn't even have Olacanto. It's been years. How come we've never gotten anything past the Breeding Center secret? Season 4 is still Johto Journeys. Okay. We don't talk about Hefty 516. Rest in peace. The presentation has to be facing traffic. Okay. That sounds like Richard knows what he's talking about. Hefty Dad, I am winning. Thanks, Dad. I am winning. Doing pretty good so far. We've only lost one Pokemon earlier today, but other than that, we're doing pretty good. All right, type null. So let's send in Doughboy. Kenya the Spearow. Kenya the Spearow died. I thought a level 16 Spearow would be faster than a level... Oh my gosh! That was so close. Oh my... No one tell Gina that just happened. No one tell Gina about that. I thought a level 16 Spearow would be faster than level 13 Furfrou, but it was not. Yeah, Razzie, you keep your mouth shut. That scared me. What's gonna be better, Brick Break or Arm Thrust? 75 for Brick Break. 30 minimum for Arm Thrust. Oh, that's okay. It's definitely going to be Brick Break because Arm Thrust, even if I get all 5, it's going to be 75. So Brick Break. Oh. That type null hits like a truck. We don't talk about Bruno, no. Isn't that how the song goes? I'm not sure. It is a physical attack. You're right, Kiro. You're right. You got another Squishmallow yesterday. What'd you get? Transition Maker, welcome back. I wonder if it has any move other than... What does it have? I have it right here. Why am I not looking? What moves does this thing have? It's got Tackle and Pursuit. Fantastic. It's got Pursuit. That's lovely. I'm glad I switched into Eddie. This is amazing. Fantastic. So thrilled about this. So happy that we put Eddie in. I do need a big sword like Willy. Can I survive a pursuit? It's not stab. I feel like I can survive a pursuit. So pursuit's only 40 base attack. We're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna use payback. I'm gonna use payback, and we're just gonna hope and pray. How did the creeper manage to register a vehicle and get custom plates? That's a good question. I'm faster than the type null. That's not good. Okay, that didn't hurt nearly as much as I thought it would. I can definitely survive another. Let's try a gust, so I can at least get stabbed. Is type null considered a legendary? I've heard both ways. I'm not positive. When you were done, you went for a 5, drank your banana milk, and said go on break. There you go, JJ. Sounds like you're doing really well at work. Oh, you started talking like a manager. Yep. You're doing a good job of work, JJ. Guys, I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do. I think my only shot is I gotta heal. And then minimize. Sweep the leg. I'll try that. I'll try that, Dad. Alright, let's minimize. Artificially made like Mewtwo? I'm not sure. Let's heal again. I can't believe I switched in Drifloon. That was such a mistake. I'm glad Matthew Snyder's not here to make fun of me. Alright, let's minimize again. Do a barrel roll. Okay, good. Alright, so now let's... I can't believe Payback actually does more damage than Gust. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I've just remembered. Let's try Gust again. There we go. Ooh. Ooh, never punished. Knockoff. Do we want knockoff? Yeah, we'll do knockoff. We'll get rid of arm thrust. Very well navigated. Thank you, Cheese. I don't know how we managed to survive that. Both are explicitly described as legendary Pokemon in the games. Well, there you go. Gladion is now Madion after he got his lunch money taken. I like that. Oh, good. More revives. Alright, let's heal up. Oh, we got to do another battle. Please tell me I'm healed. I'm not healed. Okay. It does run off the RKS system. That's true. Skull with the 30 months of membership. Speaking of lunch money, you can have mine. Skull, thank you so much. Can we get some hype in the chat for one of our longest members and one of our longest subscribers? Hope you've been doing well, Skull. So you'll be able to sit at the big kids table. That's right. Vullaby and Rufflet. Okay. So, 2 flying types. I should probably get the fighting and bug types out of here, huh? Let's throw in both Willitzer and LT Gray. Cool hat. Hefty Mom used to make you wear one like that at the beach when you were just a little baby. Thanks, Hefty Dad. I am, Skull. I am. I'm glad you are too. Come on, bro. Alright. Thundershock, Vullaby, and if Firefang misses Rufflet, I'm gonna be in trouble. Double kick has 100% accuracy. Double kick should take out Rufflet. There we go. Okay. We're safe. We're safe. Here we go. Alright, Vullaby is down. We beat them. He gets to level 23. We get some money. Let's go heal. Whoever thought you were good at micromanaging? Well, just be careful, because you don't want too much micromanaging. Too much micromanaging is definitely a problem. Alright, we're doing alright on potions. We're doing alright on great balls. Alright, I think we're gonna end it there. Before we take off, I got some thank yous to make. Thank you to Johto Jerry for the $5. Thank you to John Strecker for the 16 months. Thank you to Skull for the 30 months. Thank you to Darkville for the dono as well. Thank you to the new subscribers today. Thank you to the mods. And yeah, we will be back on the next stream. We will be doing the Brooklet Hill Araquanid Totem Trial. When's the next stream? Probably next Saturday. I typically stream on Saturday and Sunday, but there's a possibility I might stream this week. Keep an eye on the channel. Make sure you have the notification bell turned on. If you're not part of the Discord, make sure you join the Discord, because I always ping the Discord when I go live. If you need a link to the Discord, just go in any of my previous videos and click on the link in the description. But yeah, we'll be doing the Brooklet Hill Totem Trial on the next stream. But thank you all for being here. Have a great rest of your day. Good luck if you're doing Community Day today. And as always, make sure you do something nice for someone today just because it's the right thing to do and for no other reason. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care and bye-bye.